Today I'm going to show you how to create a sticky header with a Blocksy theme. I'm going to show you how to create it for the desktop, and also I'm going to show you how to create it for the mobiles in a way that it works on every screen as intended. So if you're interested, then jump in, it's gonna take only a couple of minutes. Okay, let's start by going to the appearance and customize. Next, as you see, I scroll down, there is no sticky header, therefore I'm gonna open up the header, click on headers and open up the global header. There you see the sticky functionality, activate it, and now you can decide what part of the header will be sticky. If you hover on the thumbnails, you'll see what is it that will be sticky if you click on it. Only main row. As you see, this one is a main row, this is a top row, and this is a bottom row. So if I want the main row to be sticky, I choose that one here. And if I scroll down, the main row is sticky. Top and main row, those two. All rows, that means the whole header is sticky. Main and bottom row, only top row, or only bottom row. Now it depends on your header, but I don't want anything else but this bottom row to be sticky, therefore I'm gonna choose only bottom row. And if I scroll down, it's sticky, but as you see, the sticky part is white and therefore the navigation is not visible very good here. Therefore I'm gonna change it a bit. I'm gonna open up the bottom row, design, and there is a sticky state. I set it to blue, and now it looks much better. Publish. Couple of other options for you to know about, and those are the sticky effects here. You can set it to show it by default, slide down, fade, or auto hide and show. I usually prefer the default option there, so therefore I'm gonna leave it usually as it is. Next thing, if you set the main row to be sticky, then you have some sticky state row shrink options. That means if you enable it, you can set the row maximum height. So let's take a look, how does it look like. So we're gonna set the main row to be sticky. Open up the settings here. Sticky state is blue. Now if we scroll it down, then you'll see that the maximum height is what we set up here. Whether it's bigger, 100 pixels, or smaller, 40 pixels. But let's leave it to 60 pixels, like this. Now as you see, the icons here do not look good, therefore we have to open up the contacts element, and the sticky state for icon colors has to be set up here, like this. Next, let's open up the mobile view. And as you see, there is no sticky option for mobile at the moment. Therefore, go back to header, headers, global header, and see whether it is enabled on mobiles. Yes, it is, but as you remember, the bottom row is the one which is sticky. That means that you have to drag those elements on your mobile here. And then you'll see that it is sticky, but the main part is white and the logo and the other elements are not visible here. Now open up the design, and under the mobile you can set the default state to blue if you want. That means that if someone opens up your site with a mobile, this is a header and this is a sticky header. Or if you want, you can change it also to some other color, but I'm gonna leave it to blue here. Now publish, and basically everything is done. Couple of other things for you to point out though. So we customize the desktop and the mobile, but if we open up the tablet, then you'll see that on the tablet the bottom row is still white, therefore you have to set this color also here. And if I click on the cart element and design, then you'll see that every element has a sticky state here, which means that I can set this color to be yellow on the tablets, or black if I want. but I'm gonna leave it white as it was. And as said, this setting is for every element you add on your header. As you see, search has a sticky state, trigger has a sticky state, and so on. You can even change the logo for the sticky header here. Sticky logo for desktop and sticky logo for mobiles. You can't set it for the tablets though. And you can set the logo height here for the mobiles, tablets and the desktops. So that's all about this topic. Take a look also at the next video I created. It's about the transparent headers. Now if you find this video helpful, then please press thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And before you leave, take a look at the next video you see on the screen right now. It's also full of useful content. Meanwhile, take care and see you later.